2022 is the year of Metaverse. New companies and big established enterprises are all keeping an eye on this technology. Many believe that this is only the beginning, while others think that the idea comes from as early as 2000s. So what exactly is Metaverse? Hi, I'm Vlad, here's your BunnyMoney channel with the weekly dose of finance, crypto and trading. A small disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, but someone with many years of experience in tech and product management. On this channel, I'm sharing my experience to help you in the world of finance, trading and crypto. Many people associate Metaverse with the world of virtual reality and movies like Matrix and Ready Player One. But there is more to it, and VR digital world is only a part of it. The idea of Metaverse existed for decades. 1992 Snow Crash novel by Neil Stephenson mentioned the terms Metaverse, where the main character hangs out in online virtual world. Metaverse itself is a very broad concept. Different people will explain it various ways. Some will describe it as a new understanding of digital resources properties and a new digitalized human world. Others would say it is a virtual space where you can interact and socialize. It can never be turned off, unlike your favorite game server. Both of these descriptions are true. It is a combination of different technologies and the idea digital assets in people's minds, whereby digital assets also represent value in the real world. Big companies such as Facebook and Microsoft see Metaverse as even something bigger, a way of mixing virtual world and reality, so that this combination becomes a part of human lives in the nearest future. We have products like Microsoft HoloLens that helps you to add a new layer into your life. There are industries that already rely on this mixing of virtual and real, such as training. There, a digital layer can give more possibilities for interacting with the real world. We have Facebook, which bought Oculus and rebranded themselves as Meta. Meta is planning to spend billions of dollars to create a metaverse. We have Epic Games, the creators of Fortnite. They have successfully hosted events with Ariana Grande and Travis Scott, where players interacted with the avatars of their favorite artists. Roblox, Minecraft, many other projects are aiming to get into this industry and have new opportunities to grow. The most common description of Metaverse is that it is a digital world which emulates and duplicates our real one, and in which the objects have value. You can have things like space, apartments, parks, bars, literally anything that we have in the real world. It is like a new layer of our life. Also, it is a natural progression. After all, with all the technologies, our approach to how we interact with the world changes. We had radio, then TV screens, then bigger screens, and then social media. It is time for the next step. In my opinion, we have been interacting with parts of the metaverse for a while. Do you remember the phones that actually had buttons? Back then, the idea of using your fingers to move items on your screen seemed futuristic. Now it's the most basic action. It's efficient too, compared to how it was in the past. With time, our speed and efficiency of interaction with the metaverse would only increase, and things that seem unreal today would be an ordinary part of life. Another example is that in the real world you have a profile picture, but in the metaverse it's your avatar, a projection of how you see yourself and how you want others to see you. Anything you have in your imagination, people can create there. Some don't have a huge practical value. They are done for the sake of invention and to see just how far human mind can go. Others do have utility, like a digital meeting room where you can interact with your coworkers. If you are in the mood, you can attend concerts, watch movies, go and have fun with your friend who in the real world might be miles away from you. And you can do it all from the comfort of your couch. A lot associate Metaverse with blockchain only. While it doesn't have to be blockchain only technology, decentralization and cryptosphere did provide a lot to the development of Metaverse. Blockchain's contribution to the Metaverse is huge, and currently it is another form of a technology which plays with the Metaverse idea of transformation. The most value that blockchain technology provides for people is the proof of ownership. Before, in digital world, your data or the data of the objects you have were stored in the databases of companies that run the platforms that you use. This means that the data can be modified by that company at any time with just a couple of clicks. Now, thanks to blockchain, any item and any data is stored there and is impossible to modify. There are many metaverse projects on the market already. Some of them are Blocktopia, Decentraland, The Sandbox, and there are many others. Blocktopia and Decentraland are based on blockchain networks, and people who are interacting with their worlds are mostly blockchain enthusiasts. There are big brands who are actively taking steps to transition to the metaverse. We have famous brands such as Nike, Adidas, who are selling NFTs and have bought digital real estates. There are brands who have established their stores in Decentraland. We have real jobs in Metaverse. There are people in Decentraland who are working as hosts of parties or at casino events. And even you can apply for those positions. Believe me that there would be more in the future. VR Chat, Rec Room are games which are not on blockchain but are also part of the metaverse. Some additional info I would like to add is that the metaverse will be fully represented through new technologies such as software, blockchain, cloud, user-generated content, and hardware. Why now? Why for the last 2 years Metaverse has been getting so much hype? Some say that the pandemic and the lockdowns pushed people into virtual worlds, where they need tools to express themselves. I do agree that it's true. The events certainly increased the speed of the adoption of this technology. People spend more time at home and they need something to do. But I do believe that this shift was going to occur even without the pandemic. Maybe over a longer period of time. The bigger question is actually, will Metaverse truly become as big as some predict it would? Will it go as far as replacing Internet? I think it will be more of mixture between the two, same as the Internet coexists with the real world. Back in 1992, many believed that the Internet was going to be the future. Some who believed more than others and saw a business opportunity went on to create companies like Google and Facebook. Blockchain technology and metaverse are similar ideas which are going to be the future and an essential part of our everyday lives. However, just as it was hard to predict how big Google and Facebook will become, it's impossible with 100% confidence to tell how far our current blockchain projects would go. There is so much hype, so many opportunities. Is it just a bubble or should I put my money into it? These are reasonable questions. The answer is the same as it was back in the day. Knowledge. Knowledge is power. If you don't understand where you are putting your money, you are unlikely to earn but most likely will lose. Don't gamble your money. But even knowledge isn't enough sometimes. Sometimes it all comes down to luck, and luck is an unpredictable thing. However, at least with knowledge, even if you make the decision that wasn't really good, you can still be sure that you did everything you could in your power and the cards just weren't in your favor. Without knowledge, you are at more of a disadvantage. Metaverse is a promising thing. There is a lot that's possible now and even more once the hardware catches up. Current projects like Decentraland, The Sandbox, VR Chat are great, but more will be possible with time. Personally, I think there are still technological difficulties when it comes to realizing all the ideas people have. However, current direction is certainly a part of our future. That's all for today. Thank you very much for watching.